video from home today. I hope you're all keeping yourselves well and safe. Today I just want to ask a question today. Actually, it's nothing really to do with the loss and things like that. Just asking a question really about nest bowls. Obviously coming up to breeding season, I've seen a lot of posts back and forth on Facebook about nest bowls and things, different types of nest bowls, ones that have the best way of getting air through the bottoms of the nest bowls and things. So it'd just be nice to know obviously your thoughts. Again, obviously this is effectively his first proper breeding season, because last year, you know, most of the birds that we were given actually, so there wasn't we didn't really breed too much of his own. So when we first got the lofts back in March, we obviously got a lot of things with the lofts, and you know, like your feeders and your drinkers and things like that, and obviously the nest fronts and everything. But obviously in all of that we also got the nest bowls. Now obviously this is the general nest bowl, clay shallow one. Obviously I've seen a lot of people use these, but along with obviously these shallow ones here, we also got these, the deep ones. Now I don't know what people's thoughts are on these different types of nest bowls. I don't know what the differences are in the two. Obviously these are what we use in the lofts, because obviously it's what we've got one more we've got most of, and it's just something that clearly we've seen a lot of people use. But I'd like to know people's thoughts on these deep ones. Do people prefer these ones, the deeper ones? Obviously there's no holes in the bottom, so there's no aeration coming through. So again, I don't know obviously what the differences are in these and what you think of them. Obviously I've also seen that a lot of people actually wrap their bowls in newspaper before obviously putting them into the box and things. I'd like to know your thoughts on that. I mean, I don't quite understand as to why it is that you do that. Is it just generally for keeping the bowl itself clean? Is it for warmth, for obviously the chicks and things? Yeah, I'm curious about the newspaper wrapping, because again, it's not something that we've heard of until obviously, you know, seeing a few of you do it this breeding season on your nest bowls. So I'd like to know why it is that's done as well. So if you can all just leave me a little comment, you know, at the bottom of the video and things, and just let me know obviously your thoughts on the different types of nest bowls. I have seen as well that some people put on Facebook about that they use different types of plastic bowls. I know that there's some that people don't really like because the nest mats slip out of them and things like that. But I'd like to obviously know your thoughts on plastic bowls as well, because obviously having the plastic ones, they've got to be easier to clean than these ones, because these aren't that easy to clean, unless you keep them pretty clean anyway. I know when we actually did breed a few birds last year, we actually regularly changed our nest bowls for obviously clean fresh ones. I don't know whether that's something that anybody does or whether it's something that we should have been doing. I'd like to know your thoughts on that as well, because it was probably once a week we were changing the nest bowls to clean nest bowls and nest mats. Not so much while they were eggs, but once the chicks actually hatched. We didn't change them while they were eggs, but once the chicks had hatched, obviously because then the mess had increased inside the bowl, we were changing the bowls once a week to fresh bowls, fresh mats. So again, not so sure if that's something that any of you do, or if that's obviously, again, that could be related to the newspaper thing, I don't know. Yeah, I'd like to know your thoughts on that as well. And one last thing before I go, how many of you get caught putting them in the dishwasher? Because I know that's something I've seen a lot of you do. If you can, like I say, just drop me a message, drop me a comment in the bottom of the video, and I hope you're all keeping yourself well and safe, and I'll see you soon.